Welcome to my channel. I'm Venus from Heart's Desire by Venus, and today I am supposed to be cleaning my desk, which I'm not. I am mass making instead. I just saw this stuff on my desk and I thought, all right, I'm going to mass make page edges, I guess I don't know what they're called. So I'm just going to walk you through my process here. I've started a few and I'll walk you through the beginning and then we'll decorate a few of these up. I'm working on a couple of journals here, and I just wanted something for the edges on some of these books. So I got some coffee dyed paper here, and I've cut it off the size of my pages, which is 8.5. And basically, all I'm going to do is take my tear ruler, and I'm just going to tear. So out of, this piece here, this is just an offcut I had from the book. I have got 2 page edges here. So I'm just going to ink it up on both sides. And I'm making page edges for right sides and left sides of my journal because I find I had to make a conscious effort to do this because I find I always put everything on the right side edges, but I hardly ever put anything on the left side. And I know it would be on the left side when you flip the page, but you know what I mean. So this is what I'm doing. And I wanted a few tabs on here. Find my scissors. Oops. So all I'm doing is I've got some of this adhesive burlap trim. It's not very sticky right now, but that's all right. And I'm just going to make a tab. Just sticking it on, just folding it over. I am going to stitch all these, I think, after we've layered them up. But for now, I'm just going to adhere them loosely on here. Just a little bit of tape, a little bit of glue, and then I'll go back and stitch after, because it's mass making. I fail. I'm just going to stitch them all at once and just sit down there and do that. So I'm just folding my tabs over, and then really all I am doing is see, I've got these offcuts. So I'm just going to cut it to 8.5 in length, which I did that. And then I'm just going to tear strips of this. And I'm using up all these pieces on my desk. So I'm just tearing it. Oh, it's about a 1 inch. And I'm leaving one. It actually doesn't matter if you have one side straight or not. So let's just tear the other strips I've got going here. Oops. Just going to ink up my edges here of the side that's going to be exposed. And this is literally just using all the bits on my desk. Why put them away and sort them when I can make them into something else, I guess, and then sort that. I don't know. Okay, so then I'm taking just some of my 2-sided tape, because don't forget, I am going to go back and stitch. If you aren't, then maybe use 2-sided tape and glue or whatever your preferred method. So I'm just taking it off, and I'm just going to line it up with a little bit of it sticking out the side here. So that's all I'm doing for the base, that one. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing on this side. Just going to run a little piece of 2-sided tape. And flip it around the right way. Just going to line it up. Okay. So I've done that. So I've got a whole bunch that I've done to this stage. So now what I'm doing is I tore a bunch more strips of just pieces that I had. And some of these were like not very big, like this one here. It's just this tiny sliver of a scrap, but I like it. So, and I don't want to waste it. These will be perfect. So I'm just going to run some tape down side here. And I'm just going to keep layering on here. I'm going to ink it up first though, because I'm kind of, these journals I'm working on are all pretty vintagey feel. Lots of coffee dyed paper and trims in there. So I'm just going to make sure I ink this up all sides. And really, I only have like an hour down in my craft room today, and I'm like, ooh, this is something I can do. And at least I feel productive. It's a double duty. I've cleaned my desk a little bit, but I've also been creative. So basically, you could run it all the way down to the bottom again, but I'm just actually going to tear them because I want them all different lengths and thicknesses. So I'm just going to tear it, and I'm going to layer, you know, over my tabs to kind of hide that. And I'm just going to keep on going. I think I've got like 15 of these started, and I just thought, just use up all my bits on my desk here. We see, now that's a good one. And then this way, once I've stitched them, they'll be ready to go in the books. And then you can decorate them up a little bit more, you know, once they go on the books. I'm trying to use the scraps up, but I'm also trying to make it so it's kind of generic. You know, I don't want it too specific, decorated too specifically, because then it may not fit into all the books as I'm working on them. But this way, I at least have the basis for some of these. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple more here. Let's see. Get my tape down there. Oh, I think those are turning out nice. Just a little bit of layering. Look at the end. Oh, let's do it this way. All right, what else have I got on my desk that I can add to these? Oh, see, I've got a couple of little offcuts. So I'm just going to tear these up. And layer it in. I'm just determined to use everything off my desk instead of putting it back and then dragging it out again for another thing. So I'm just gonna offset it a little bit here. And what else have I got? And I've got some coffee dyed bits. Put those on. So you can see how you'd use up a lot of stuff off your desk. All right, we'll do that one over here. So it's a little too thick, so I'm just going to tear it some more just to make it fit. I mean, if you've got, you know, bigger pieces, or you could do smaller sizes on these, but whatever size your book is, you could do them, you know, to match whatever size your book. And let's see, what else have I got on my desk? Ooh, I've got some washi tape. So I'm gonna just, let's see. I don't know, let's try it. Nope, I don't like it. Not on that one anyways. There, that works on that one. So you get the idea. Just tear, rip, and layer. And then you've got a bunch of these in nice layers. Where am I going here? Just gotta go there. And then I've got a piece of lace here, lace netting, and I'm just going to cut a few little strips of this. I know it's probably hard to see it on screen here, but I'm just going to cut a few pieces of this up. And I'm not being particularly straight on this. There. Try a few of these. And excellent. I'm just going to layer these. No, I'm going to cut smaller pieces. Smaller pieces on there. And then what else have I got on my desk? I've got another piece of coffee dye paper. Do I want to just make a cluster? Nope, I think I'm actually gonna, never mind that. I'm not gonna use those pieces right now. Something else. But anyways, I'm gonna go and stitch a few of these up, and I'll be back to show you how it turned out. Okay, so I went and stitched some of these up. Let's see if you can see on the camera. I just used a zigzag, a small zigzag, and put it on there. So now I'm going to find a spot to put some of these. Let's see. Something that doesn't have anything on there. See, I mean, there, that one. Good. You still see the tab on the other side. Maybe I'll see if there's a better page. One that doesn't have a tab. Let's see here. Okay, here's a good one. Where did I put it? Here's a good one. So now you can see, I'm just going to tape this, glue this right on here. Just adds a little bit of interest to my page. So I'm going to do both glue and two-sided tape on here just to make sure it sticks really well. Oh, my desk is a horrible mess today. That's why I'm supposed to be cleaning it, but this is more fun. All right, so now I'm just going to run some glue. Come on, glue. It's a little chilly down here. The glue doesn't want to flow today. Okay, got that on. Let's just line it up on my page here so that it's right with the edge. Perfect. Burnish that down. There, look how nice that looks. Now you can add some other things on here as you're decorating in that, but I think that's perfect. So I'm going to do one for here. And where is it? Let's do this one. Oh, look at that. Just a simple little page addition, I think, but I think it looks fantastic. And you could make literally after each project, if you were to use all your bits to make a few of these and just have them on the side for when you start your next one, you'll have a whole bunch of page starts. I don't know what you want to call these, page edges, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to mass make a bunch of these while I'm down here and just have them stored here so that when I do my next journal, I've already got a bunch of these. All right, so I'm just going to line this one up. Make sure I don't get my head in there. Line it up. Perfect. Burnish it in, and I'm just going to ew, get that out of the way. And I'm just going to push up the edges here a little bit. And burnish them up a little bit to give it a little bit more texture and depth. Look at that. That looks perfect. Anyways, just a short video today. Like I said, I just had a few minutes down here and I thought, oh, came up with this idea. I'm gonna film it. Hopefully you like it, and hopefully you use all the bits off your desk as well. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see what else I'm up to when I'm up to it. And have yourself a great day.